Okay, this is Let's Talk AI. The Sarasota Technology user groups get together and talk about AI. It's not a training session. We don't show you, well, sometimes we kind of do, but it's not to teach you how to use something, it's to show you that it's there and some of the things that are available in AI. So I'm Huey Poplock. This is not my presentation. This is a discussion group, so we try to make it just that. This has been an exciting week if you've been trying to keep up with things because the world of AI kind of turned around and just jumped leaps ahead of what it's been. It's just been amazing, and I'm trying to keep up with it. There's some things I still have to go out and figure out what they're talking about. It's just amazing what's going on. I did do a presentation on AI on Wednesday for APCUG, and it's available if you're a member of a user group. That presentation is available for me to do for your group. I would appreciate if you do have a group and you want me to present, have some visitors, have some people there. If you can't, we can give you a link to a video so you can just play the video. And then I can come in afterwards and discuss it and answer questions. I don't mind doing that, but to do the whole presentation, it's kind of rough when there's only 3 or 4 people there. So lots of new things going on. Before I start, anyone have any comments or things they want to bring up? And that's usually, hi, Judy. Yes, go ahead.
Yes. Um, June, according to the Department of Justice and FTC, was Senior Elder Awareness, Senior Elder Abuse Awareness Month, and they were featuring imposter scams. And they asked me to ask APCUG groups to participate. And I put 3 different presentations together. ChatGPT was kind enough to make me a cartoon for each of my 20 scams. And they turned out really cute. So I turned it into just a cartoon presentation. And with information in the front for the ID Theft Resource Center north of San Diego, the gal gave us a presentation in June, and she let me feature some of her stats. But it was really fun because it's all about the cartoons, and 19 of them are perfect. And I keep forgetting to ask the groups which one isn't, because in the tech support one, the right arm is okay, but the left arm is coming directly out from his shirt. And but when I'm giving them, I can hear them laughing in the background because everything that's on the cartoon is what I'm talking about instead of them seeing bullet points with words. So when you're putting presentations together, think about doing something like that because it really has been a lot of fun. And last Thursday, I gave one at 8 o'clock, 2 o'clock California time, and I made my 4 o'clock, which was 7 o'clock East Coast, by 20 minutes. Our Q&A went so long. But again, it's just been a lot of fun giving those presentations. And the cartoons are full of different ethnicities in the senior world out there.
Do you have it posted anywhere so you can put a link?
Uh, no, but
Okay.
I can find one somewhere.
Okay. And either send us a link or if you do it while we're talking here, just drop it in the chat box.
Mhm.
Elva, how are you?
I am
Go
good.
ahead.
Good, thank you. I subscribe to BBC Tech Decoded columns, and one came in this morning to my inbox from BBC, and it says AI has ruined cute dog and cat videos. And I agree with that. They've ruined it. There's so many fake ones that
Oh.
I don't even hardly look at them anymore because there's so many fake cute animal videos.
I have a picture of my dog riding on a horse with a hat, smoking a cigar.
Uh, mm,
It's
And
fun to do
is
it,
it
but
and
it
that's and
ruins.
that's and
Yeah.
that's not AI, right, Drew?
That's not AI.
Mhm. Carl, your hand is up.
Yeah. Just a few days ago, Gemini or Google said they were combining, I think it was Gemini with LM Notebook or something. And I just said yes, but I'm not sure. I mean, that's what's going on. Things are just changing, like Huey always says.
They
And
just changed the name of Notebook LM to Google to Gemini LM. I'm
yeah,
Yeah.
sorry,
Oh,
Gemini Notebook.
Gemini Notebook. Yeah,
yeah.
they just changed the name, but they're adding things to it too.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, thank you. I'm glad I brought it up. Thank you.
Yep, Judy, your hand is up.
Drew, was that are you actually have the picture and that's a real picture of a real dog and all that good kind of stuff, or is it phone?
No, I made it on my phone with
Okay.
Gemini.
My oldest grandson, who is now 29, when he was little, he has Asperger's, very mild case of it, but he loved trains. So he and his brother and I would get on the train in Glendale and train up to Santa Barbara and spend the night and go to the zoo or whatever. And we were going on the trolley down the main drag in Santa Barbara. And the kids said, Grammy, look. And I looked out the window and there was a dog with a cat sitting on top of it and a bird sitting on top of the cat. And that was their job, is to walk down the street to get people's attention of the stores and things like that. And so back then it was real. Remember, I said he was 29. So this is 27 years ago, 26 years ago, when there was actually that happening in the world.
All right, let me share my screen. I got a bunch of things that I want to share with you today, and so we'll share the screen, and let me do the sound. I'm going to leave the sound off just in case something plays that shouldn't. Okay, so there's my starting screen today from my newsletter. And speaking of my newsletter, let's see, we don't need this, I don't believe. Move that over there. So we're going to, let's see, come here. And what I was looking for was I did a video on the different, compare uh, all the different chatbots that are out there and what they do. I think I did it. I got to go find it, and I couldn't, so in time. So let's first take a look at my newsletter, and let me go to the top of it. I hope you're reading these because it takes me a long
Mhm.
time to put them together. Okay, this is the whoops, come on. This is the newsletter that was sent out yesterday. And I did a special one right after the meeting last month, so I could get some of the responses and things that I wanted to get to you out right away. So there'll be at least one a month, but I try not to have too many. But this gives you the information about the meeting and some notes from me. But AI videos are now at my on my website, and every month I'm going to change them. So this was just 123 videos in the last month that I watched, either part or all of, all dealing with AI. And let's go take a look at that. So let's see if I do have Huey.net up here, and I thought I did. Yeah, right here. Okay, so this is Huey.net, and then you just click the AI videos at the top. You must right mouse click where it says watch if you want to watch the video, and then open it in a new window or tab. The software that I use to create the website it won't let you do it right from this. So if you click this, you'll get an error message like this. Uh, so all you have to do is click right mouse click and then open it in a new tab or a new window. And I'm not going to do that because it's, again, I got the sound off, but it's somebody else's video. But there's some really good videos here. I do have them pretty much in the order that I viewed them from the latest on down. It was the other way around, and I did some maneuvering. And to create this list was, I think I showed it last week, kind of how I do it. But there are some really good videos in the last week or two. Uh, where you can let's see, I'm just trying to think. Google VO3 is insane. Secret way I'm using ChatGPT sites. And I just did because of this video on that I'm showing you here, or showing the title of it. Uh, I put together a part for the presentation on Wednesday, and that wasn't it wasn't even online until the 21st, and this is the 24th. So that's how recent that was, and I had to put it together real quick to try to get something up on it. And I can show you those slides in case there's some of you here who missed it. But I want you to see all of the videos that you can watch, and just go through the titles. And if one sounds like, well, gee, that might have something in it I want, click on it and then look at the description and the clickbait picture that's there and see if it's something you want to watch. But I have clicked on every one of these and have watched either a small part or all of them over the month. So that's what I do in my spare time, and I do it all on my TV. Then I mark it on my TV, and it's as a favorite. It's not a favorite, but I mark it as to watch later, and I create a playlist. And every month I can take that playlist. I got a whole way of doing it now, and it works out pretty easily, and it works well. So I can put this list together. So every month I will be doing that, and I delete the one from the month before, because if there aren't enough here for you to watch, get a life. Okay, so that's the videos that I have, and then let's go back to the newsletter. And what I did, I tried to do some kind of an article about news of the month, and so I did a search and got some AI news stories and put them up here. And then, if you want to read the article about it, just click on the link, and it'll take you to the article. Uh, and there's some interesting things here. OpenAI bets on families as ChatGPT moves deeper into the homes. Claude introduces a dashboard showing how to use AI, and so on. So these are news articles. And when you click on them, it will take you to the article. Then I took, of all of the videos that I had on there, I just took three of them and I had AI put some things together for me, but I had it give me a summary and then a link so you can watch it. So there's a link there when you look through it. Uh, this happens to be on Gemini Flash 3.6, and secret way I'm using ChatGPT sites, and that was the one that I used to uh, get information on how to do it. And then AI News, Claude's new browser, Spotify gets AI and OpenAI's new hardware. So that's a YouTube to watch, and you can click on it. And then here is the recording recap of the recording from last month. And let's see, I think at the beginning there is a link for it, and it's right here. So you can watch last month's. We had a really good some good discussions last month, and if you missed it, you can go back and watch it. And you can watch the rest of them too. I have them posted. So, excuse me. So that's the newsletter. Please read it. I spend a lot of time putting it together. And I know I get it out late, so you might not have it read by the meeting, but go back and look at it. There's some, I'm taking the time to make it so things are in one place for you. So please do that. And let's see, this was my video, or the videos, and my Zoom notes. No, no, AI videos I showed you, and. Okay, so let's see if you got anything to enter, and then I got some other places I'll take you to if not. Any comments, questions, additions, subtractions?
Other than saying thank you.
You're welcome. I'm trying to make
I
it
mean,
easy
you
and give you a lot of information. We only have an hour, so I
yeah,
can't do a
but
lot in the hour, but you got all month then to go back and look at some of the stuff that I highlight, put in places for you, and so on.
Well, I have a comment. When I opened up your email, I mean your page, and I said, "Wow, this is this is really a basket full of overflowing of information." I don't know what else.
Right.
I
So
just
when you
want that
can't,
very. I was admiring what you did.
thank you very much. Kathleen,
Somehow I think I don't get your newsletter. What do I do to sign up for it?
go to huey.net and at the bottom there is a sign up.
Okay, thank you.
Where
And
do
Huey,
thank
you
you for
find
is
the
reminding
your
me
link
about it.
to the meeting?
Huey, is your AI newsletter separate than other newsletters you send out?
Yes.
Okay, so if she has to specifically sign up for the AI newsletter.
Right. My that one and my WinSig newsletter signups are both on my Huey.net front page. So they're two different, totally different newsletters. Okay, so let's see, where was I going to go with this? So let's go to share my screen. And let's see. Oh, I want to show you some things on Facebook. And let's see. Let me find my notes, and they're buried behind this. So I am going to put this in the copy. Come on. I hope I am. There we go. It popped. So let's see. I am going to go to chat, and I'm going to put some links in there. Now, if you have a Facebook account, you can get to these. If you don't, you won't be able to. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to first go to Brad Gaines, and Brad Gaines does a lot of AI information in Facebook. So you want to follow him. And why do I say that? Let's come down here. I tested Claude for a logo design, the difference between a generic AI logo and a professional looking one. Here's 7 prompts. Well, where are they? Well, you got to go into the the chat or the message area, and each one is there, and he lists them. And then what I do is then I right mouse click on this and not right. I come up here and I go to I use UpNote to save my information. I know Drew uses something else, and some other people may do this other, or you can copy and paste it and save it into a document, however you want to do it. But I click on this, and it then put it up here, and it didn't do it the right way, but let's do it one more time the right way. Whoops. Come on. Do this. I got to come down into this and then click and then, whoops, it's not that. I am sorry, folks. All right,
Well,
we'll
that's
do
a
it again.
complex web page.
Yeah. So we got this, and then I'm going to click here because I'm in it. And there it goes. Okay, so it did it this time. So it puts all of that information, so I have it all the time. So it has a prompt, examples of prompts, and it says create a sleek logo, and then you put whatever brand you want in there. So we'll put in, just for the heck of it, let's see, I got to copy that. And this is in Claude, I guess, but you can use this with any of them. But let's do it in Claude. and I am going to paste it. And then where it says brand, let's for the heck of it, let's do APCUG. And there's no other place we have to make any. It says use clean shapes and so on. So there is a prompt all ready for us to make a logo, and let's see what it comes up with.
Be
It's
better than what we
Molly.
got.
Molly,
It's gonna,
thought for 3
um,
seconds.
mm,
You can see that it's working here. And we can talk while this is working. So, because I'm not sure how long this will take.
yeah.
But these things do take a little bit of time, but some of them not long. But and you can do this with your name. You can do it, create a logo for yourself, uh, and then add it on your emails and so on. Architect caught and corrected, invented acronym expansion for accuracy. Now a compact icon only, and so on. Standalone, and it says it. And okay, so. Caught and corrected, invented acronym expansion for accuracy. The mark uses two things here. So there's two of them. We can download all. I was afraid it was going to do that with a zip, so we'll just download one, and then did it do it? And then we'll download the other. And I don't know whether it did or not. Well, let's see. I got this isn't blocking it, so I couldn't tell. So let's see what we got. Yeah, we got two here. There's one.
That's
You
dorky.
said simple.
There we
There you
go.
go.
That's even more dorky.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
you can then play around. Well, you can play
Right.
around with it, but still, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. But you can come up with other things and try it. If you do it again, you're going to come up with two different ones.
I love the back and forth.
Yeah, and the thing about it is too that this is a way of getting a prompt from somewheres. And let's see, where did we get that? It was in here. You just get somebody else's prompt, you put in the name, and then if you want to make it different, you can add things to it. I want it certain colors, you want this and that, and it will do it. So let me show you something else that I learned this week, and I'm playing with. Okay, so we got this, and so at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to my. Let's see, it was here. Where did I? It was here. Okay, so um, this was the.
Oh, minimal.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to come up to here, and I am going to find my
Mhm.
prompt buddy. And okay, it's a prompt optimizer. I have the standard prompt. So what's the current prompt? So we got it right here. Let me copy it and Control C. We'll drop that in here. And ideal output, you can describe what you want the AI to produce. You can go further and so on, but that's the current prompt. And I'm going to tell it to optimize it. Now wait till you see what it comes up with. This is now the prompt.
Mm.
Hmm.
Now let's go back to Claude. Now we did it in Claude, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go back to Claude and whoops, Control V. There it all is. You're a world-class brand identified designer and marketing strategist.
Whoa.
The client is APCUG, an organization seeking to undergo a complete visual transformation. Okay, so you can again go in and edit if you don't like what comes out of it, but let's go ahead now and do this. It may take a little bit longer, but you see from a little prompt, you can using a program like my prompt buddy, and you get some free, and I can't remember what it is, whether I got 7 days free or seven a day or something like that. I don't recall. I've just there's so many things floating around in my head. I'm not sure which one's which sometimes, but it does give you look at all the things. It gives you the situation, the task, the objective, and the knowledge in such a way that we should get something out of it pretty good.
Uh,
Still working.
Huey, my prompt buddy, is that exclusive to Claude or
Nope.
it's just
Nope.
an extension on
I
your
can use I can
email
use
or
it.
what?
I can use it with and anything where you just put a prompt in. It's an extension for this is happens to be for Chrome. I think it's for others as well.
Okay.
Uh, it's just an extension. And I think if you go to the website, you might be able to do something right there as well. You just put in the prompt that you came up with, and then it really tries to hone in on what you're trying to do.
So does Claude run faster in different browsers?
I have I don't know.
Because Claude
Ask
runs a
Claude.
heck of a lot. Claude runs a heck of a lot faster on mine than it is on here.
Okay,
hmm.
and but also might be what you're doing too. So let's take a look at the first download that we got, and then we'll download the second one. Okay, now we'll come up here and let's look at this first. Select something to open it with. Um, or fan view, do it. Nope. What kind of a file is it?
It's a vector image.
SVG. I'm not sure what I got that'll open it. Okay, but here it is right here. So let's, no, that was the last one we did. So let's go back to it. Am I in the right place here? Yeah, that's the second one. Let's try this. That's an MD file.
Markdown.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's not going to give us a picture either.
Nope. Well,
They both are. They
Markdown
both
files
are.
can contain pictures.
Okay, what's the best thing to bring it up with? Word?
Uh, no. Actually, your note-taking program would be best. That reads Markdown.
Why don't you ask
What?
Claude to change it to JPEG?
Yeah, let's do that. And we don't have to use Claude. Let's use something else. Okay, let's use
I think Claude
uh,
is not the best for images, right? That doesn't do
n-
video and blah blah.
no, let's do Gemini, and then
Yeah.
we're going to take just to be different, and we're going to take this show and folder. That's over here in my other drive, so I can get to it. And then where did we just go? We went to here, and we'll do um, plus upload file, and we're going to do this. Doing a preview could harm your computer. No, it's not going to. And we'll say open and put it in there and then say convert this to JPEG.
Cool.
Uh,
Oh, I didn't do images. Okay, we'll do that again. Uh,
Hello there.
Yeah.
these things have gotten so big now that you got to have the right part. Okay, and uh, I'm going to push down two keys. You're going to see down here at the bottom, it's a microphone, and I could click that, but I'm going to hit two keys on my keyboard, and I'm going to just say convert this to a JPEG and then let go and do it. You know,
Well,
again,
It looks like a coffee machine.
yeah, and these are probably different places to do things and different ways to use it. But uh, let's see, let's click this and now come over here, come here. No, it didn't save it. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is kind of neat. Not it doesn't fit the group, but it's a nice looking logo.
it's very businesslike.
Yeah. Is it, so you can make changes in your description and come up with what you want. What I'm trying to show you is taking a very small prompt and then running it through some kind of an optimized prompt program and coming up with a very extensive one and then having it see what it can do. Obviously, the differences between the two logos that it created was amazing.
But it still wasn't any closer to what you were actually wanting, though, was it?
No, no, but what I was wanting to show you how quickly you could do it. I wasn't paying attention exactly what it was doing, but it gives you a good idea.
You know
I
what?
just
Comments, questions?
I
Yeah,
just
what's
use simple stuff. I asked Chat GPT, my buddy, to create a new Facebook header for APCUG. And that's where I do all my APCUG. So it knows the colors, it knows the style, it knows all about me. And boy, did it come up with a fantastic one. I tweaked
Yeah.
it a little bit on the banner, and I will be uploading it today, although nobody looks at the Facebook page. That's okay. Um, and while you were doing that, I asked my Chat GPT buddy to create an APC logo, and it came up with a really cute, touchy-feely one that is about the group,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
group style.
The nice thing about using something you use all the time in ChatGPT, or I'm sorry, ChatGPT is the one that I use most of the time. So Claude
Mhm.
isn't. So Claude doesn't know a lot about me. But ChatGPT, if I did it in that, it would know enough about me and the fact that I do a lot with seniors and user groups and so on. So it would have done something much more. It will use that information. And that's what it did with Judy.
My
Uh,
UCLA kid uses Claude.
yeah, so I just used Claude because we had talked about it and
Yeah.
the fact that that article had said that. But now we've come full circle here because I was showing you how you can find information about AI that you can use using Facebook. I found this guy that produces all kinds of them, and you really want to go to his either go to his webpage or do it from Facebook, and he's got all kinds of them. As you can see, let me go ahead and Jolin and Carl will be right with you, but let me go ahead and let's see. I got to do that. I got too many things open, and my mind is going 50 miles an hour. Okay, so we're back here, and what I want to do is, where was I going with this? Um, I was trying to figure out where to go, and oh, I know, I was up on, I was here, and in Brad Gaines. Now, I have, let's just go to Brad Gaines. This is his Facebook page, but this is his, let's see if he's got his website. It's ninjatools.com. So let's go there. By the way, he's probably not too far from you, Jolin. I don't know where Surfside Beach is, but uh,
North of us.
Well, ask for a presentation.
yeah. Um, oh, that's not what I didn't want Brad Gaines. I wanted, what is it, Ninja?
Ninjatools.com, you said.
Yeah.
No, Ninja AI tools.
Oh,
Connect with Brad, I know. All right, let's see, what else do I have to do here? Accept, okay. Is that going to get me in? List my top 100 websites. Let's see, contains affiliated links. Okay. How do I get into his website? Let's just go here. Okay, he's got a list and join his email, and I'm going to show you how I get emails too here in just a bit. So let's see. That's his newsletter. So let's see, we got to come back here. Miro link plus tutorial. How do I get to him?
Hello, Booty.
Eh, anyway, he's got all kinds of I guess it's on Facebook and I have to do that. Um, so just read down in his Facebook, he'll have Claude just became your AI personal trainer. Here's a fitness plan, uh, free AI tools. And if you click on that, it will give you a list of a bunch of free tools. And then if you click here, it says here are all the links. If you click that, you get an advertisement. Okay, to free my top 110 new free websites. There we go, that one. And there is that list with links to them. Let's go back. So that's that one. So we'll close that. And then the 25 Instagram creators to follow. You'll never need to ask for AI prompts. I found 3 websites packed with thousands of prompts. There you go. And so you look at that and it will take you to those 20,000 prompts plus 20,000 plus AI prompts, steal trending AI styles and so on. And again, he's got a file that's got the links. So if you're looking to find some prompts to start with and then adjust them to what you want, here's a good place to get some to play with. And also another good place is on the Tuesday issue of the Tech for Senior newsletter. We're putting at least one every week for you to click and try and see what it does. End of free publicity. Claude can now build you premium website in just 30 minutes. Now, I just saw this today. It was put up on July 22nd, only 2 days ago. So now that I've produced one using ChatGPT, now I'm going to play with Claude and see what Claude does with it. And so let's see what it says here. And it gives you the website builder and it just gives you some ways to the steps to do it. So there you go. For those of you who tried or want to play with building a website, there's a way to get started with it. 50 skills to learn for free instead of doom scrolling. Let's see what else has he got here. Goodbye PowerPoint. AI can make your presentations in 30 seconds. 5 tools that can create presentations for you. Zoho Show, Visme, eMaze, Beautiful AI. So, and SlideSpot. So there's some other things to play with. For those of you who are in user groups and you can't find speakers, well, put together some things in AI and do them yourself or have AI do the presentation. So you don't have to do a lot of work to get some really good presentations. Copy and paste answers from ChatGPT. People can tell. 7 prompts to make AI writing sound like you. And then this led me to start looking at some things to see if there's AI in something or not. So that will be where I'm going to go next. So remind me when I say, what was I going to show you? But let's stop here and comments. Jolin.
Yeah, 2 things. One, I wanted to confirm you are using my Prompt Buddy prompt optimizer as your as the extension.
I think that's what it was. Yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
testing
it was
it.
a PB. Yeah, okay, good. Um, then the other thing is you mentioned the website. One of our volunteers who's involved in the AI agent workshop that we're putting together, who worked in Atlanta for IT for the last 20 years and has moved down to the, they changed his job on him, but now they want him back. And so, but he's already doing other stuff. He sat down with a friend who created a beautiful website just this past week. So yes, it is possible. And he says it's probably one of the best ones he's ever seen. Professional
Yeah.
looking, clean, easily understood and followed. It's terrific. So absolutely a good source for web page building, website building.
What was that
Carl, you're
source again? What was that source, Jolyn?
I'll put it in the I'll put
Okay.
it in the
Okay.
Thanks.
and don't forget to save the chat. If you save it now, anything that goes in later, you're not going to get. So make sure you save it periodically
Yes.
during the meeting.
Save it
And
many
what?
times during the
Yes,
hour.
yeah, and it'll just update it. Carl, go ahead.
Yeah, the use of the word prompt is throwing me off because I have a scotoma about, in my experience, what it means. So in your situation, you're saying prompts is really like a set of instructions?
Mhm.
It's a
It, it's
noun?
it's your description of what you want the chatbot to do or the AI to
Okay.
do. That's called a prompt.
Yeah, okay. Okay, well, and yet all of this going on reminds me when Windows came out. Well, what you see, what you get. It was
Yep,
revolutionary.
yep, yep. The
And
WYSIWYG.
then the internet, when it even in its earliest days in the 80s, where you could go to computers all over the world, even in a DOS format and look up things. The key was knowing where to look. And now those were two revolutionary things. And of course, the other revolutionary thing for me, I think I've said this before, it was GPS. So I feel like I'm on a new dawn of going on right now. Again, I'll repeat it.
Yep, you're a new person now. Now you got all new kinds of stuff to learn about. Okay, let me go back to what I was going to show you and remind me what I told you to remind me.
How to recognize if something is AI.
Oh yeah, let me let's see, I got to share my screen first, or you're not going to know what I'm doing. And I'm going to share my screen, and we'll go ahead and we can close that. And let's open up. This is open. Let me just find what I got open here. Downloads are good. Yeah. Okay, so bring that, and then we got to bring it over. Whoops, it's not that one. No, where is it here? We'll do this one then. No, we did this. Okay. Okay, so, oh yeah, there it is. I just got to find the top of it and bring it over here. All right, so let's take let's do the just the picture of this, and and that's what I've got here. So I am going to right mouse click on it, and I am going to, I hope it's here, and I don't see it. Nuts. Come on, it was here earlier. We'll try another one. Um, take this. All right, so that's the picture. And right mouse click. It's a PNG, so it might be having problems with that. And it's not on here. All right, I'm having an issue. So I might not be able to show you what I want.
Be easier to
Nope.
find it with everything.
No, let me I might have to oh wait,
What are
I gotta do
you
this.
what are you
Uh,
attempting to do?
well, let me do one more thing here. Let me do this. And it's not I'm trying, there's a way and I have installed on the computer a program. When I right mouse click, it's supposed to say it's a Hive detector. But let's just go to their website. It should be on the right answer. But if I do a Hive AI detector and Hive monitor, the Hive.ai, I believe, Chrome Web Store, Hive detector. They all have the same logo, so hopefully it's all the same one. Hive detect. Okay, and do I have to sign in? Move your tabs to the side. No, I got my prompt buddy is there. Okay, so we're gonna take a picture and let's go back to my uh go back here and here and let's take um let's first take no, that's not the one I want. I want the original. I don't think I got the well, we can
Huey,
take
what
that.
does that little red splash icon, what is that? Is that
Uh,
Claude or is that what is
I'll come back.
That's the Earthen view.
okay, got it.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a picture and says this media is likely to be AI generated 0%. Likely to be deepfake 0%. All right, so that's that one. So let's go back. See, how do I clear that? There we go. Let's grab another one that is AI. That's this one. Bring it over and drop it in. It doesn't think. Actually, I didn't put this together with AI. The picture in it is was done with AI, but this was done with poster my wall. So it really isn't AI generated. So let's try another one. Um, we'll right mouse click here.
Hive detect.
Okay, and come back to my list of things I've downloaded. Let's see. Um, there's a generated image. Let me get one that's for sure. Yeah, there we go. I'll do this one. 99.9% AI generated image.
Very good.
So you can, if you see a picture, hey, is that, and this will also do videos, reels and those. Um, I didn't realize that, and I tried that about 10 minutes before we went live. So I have I don't want to try to do it right now, but uh, I think that's and it actually there's a drop somehow I've got installed, and when I right mouse click, it's supposed to say Hive detection, and I can do it right from
Huh,
uh, uh, Windows Explorer, but for whatever reason, it's not working right now. But let's go ahead and right mouse click here. Let's see if I can find one that's a combination. Um, that's an article, King of the Hill. Let's do this. I don't even know about this one, so let's take a look. This was from Hulu. I just got it from the web. Let's see how they did it. So we'll bring this and bring it over. They did not use AI to create that. They and I can understand that because they're cartoonists that put the
yeah.
show together. So
Okay.
that would make sense.
Hmm.
So there are ways to do that, and Judy, I'm going to try to put together some kind of uh, presentation on ways to detect
Cool.
uh, not only pictures but text. I've been working on that in the last 1 or 2 days as well to determine whether the text was written by AI or not.
Oh no,
Hmm.
don't rat me out.
Yep. And I did it with a couple articles, and it was very interesting. And one said it was a combination. One was it was improved by AI, and but it wasn't written by AI. So, Carl, question.
Yeah, That reminds me, I'm on Facebook since I have do electrical wiring and stuff. There'll be prompts coming up and it'll say, "What's wrong with this picture?" And they're showing the wiring and in a rough
Yeah,
way.
we're getting away from AI
Okay,
with this.
but the point of
Okay.
it was that I said it was fake, it was AI generated, and several people agreed with me.
Yeah, I
It was a clickbait kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now I put in the Tech for Senior newsletter not too long ago, a website where you can do a test and see how well you do determining whether something was AI or not. And I gave two instances. You had to pick one. I got 87 on it. I think there was only like five items, or maybe it was 10. I can't remember. But I did better than I thought I did when I did it. I was guessing on some of them. But there are a lot of those kind of things out there where you have to look at it and decide which one's AI and which one isn't. It's hard. Some of them are really good. And what I like about some of these tests and some of the websites that talk about this, they'll tell you the reason why you should be able to uh, guess that that one is AI and this one isn't, and what you're looking for. And I don't see it a lot of times. Even after they've explained it to me, to me, they both look real. But
Huey,
uh,
So
it's
Hewitt,
Diane.
which
I just,
Hive Detect AI is to detect anything that was done by AI. What if they just look at what AI have there and type it all yourselves? Will that still say it's from AI?
I'm not following what you said. Did anybody else quite understand what you meant?
I mean, if you use Hive Detect AI,
Okay,
like you had join the meeting, you could put it on your meeting and say join the meeting, and it'll
yeah.
tell you that that was created by AI. But if you didn't, if you just look at what AI said and type it yourself and don't copy and paste it, will it still say that's from AI?
I am not sure. I've not played with that part of it, but probably because it's the way it's written.
Okay.
So even if you're typing it, even if you type it out, I think is what you mean, or copy and paste it, uh, and put it in Word, is it going to be able to tell? Yes.
Hmm.
Okay, Di, you had your hand up, I think.
well, I was just going to say that I do that with my club, and I was trying to find the website. But they have 4 pictures that they have to look at, and we've been doing that for about a year, and they have to determine which one is AI and the other, and then it gives explanations below. And I have seen a considerable difference. I guess the point I wanted to make is been doing it about a year and how much harder it is becoming.
Yes,
mhm.
absolutely.
And
Sure.
the explanations, sometimes you look at it and you think, really? Like water, for example.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so I find that very interesting. If I wish I wanted to find the website so I could share it with everybody, but it's a lot of fun and it really is educational.
If you find it while we're still on, put it in the chat. If not, please
Yes.
email it to me, and I'll try to make sure everybody gets to it.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm looking for it.
Jerry, your hand is up.
Yeah, hi, Yui. Excellent job today. I really loved your presentation. Just wanted to check at Wednesday's
Oh,
workshop, did you
shoot.
say something about another webinar taking place tomorrow? I thought you promoted two things, one today and something on tomorrow. Did I mishear you?
Yeah, yeah, this one today, and then Mondays we do the Tech for Seniors show,
Oh,
and that's
Monday.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, and
And
that's everyone. Go to techforsenior.com, and there'll be
okay,
all kinds of information about it. It's Tech for Senior with no S dot
okay.
com.
And can I get a link there or an invite or
Yep,
something?
yep, yep, yeah. There's a link there. We use the same link for every meeting.
Okay, thanks a
And
lot.
I do that for this one too. So make sure you mark down the link for this meeting. So next month you don't have to wait for the email. You can just get it.
I put it in the chat.
Okay. Judy, your hand is up.
Was that 50s picture a real picture of people you know?
The original was what I did. Let me go back to that.
Because that gal is wearing my school clothes. If it's a cashmere sweater, only I wore a straight wool
Uh,
skirt and my
oh,
sandals were black and white, but that's what we wore to school. Jolene, don't laugh. It was.
yeah.
We
That's not
got
what
the
I want.
cashmere stuff and the wool skirt at Christmas time in the beach. It was hotter than hell in January. We wore our new stuff to school anyway. And I have a
Let's see.
clarifying question. Is your newsletter what is the information is that is included in the email that we receive?
That is the newsletter.
Yes, I don't think that lady knew that when she gets the email with the link, you read the whole thing. That is his newsletter. There's nothing to click on.
Okay. So, yeah, this was a picture. Um, Actually, it was a much bigger picture, and I just cropped the three people here. But yeah, that was from the Utica Free Academy, UFA High School, and that is my brother there. That somebody posted and said, "Oh, that's Mel." So what I did is I then said, "Okay, what I want to do is first uh, I said remove the two ladies or the two girls, and let's see, and then I told it to improve it, and so that's what I got."
Oh my God, that is so, yes. And mine is from El Segundo High School,
Yeah,
just south of LAX.
yeah.
Oh,
So
Lord.
there's so many things you can do now. You get a picture, and I showed this in the presentation yesterday. I had a picture of a ball game, and there's a kid's head right in front of my camera, and the play was at third base, and there was a runner and the player, and it was a nice picture. But this kid's head was right there, and so I said remove it, and it did. I used Gemini first, and it removed it, and it really looked good. And then I said, and then I did it with Chat GPT, and it might have been the other way around. I don't remember, but it had the same picture, exactly the same, but third base was there. On the other one, it wasn't. And so it knew enough that that was a third base picture, and it put the actual base on the picture because it was blocked out by the kid's head.
Mhm.
Okay, Huey, I just put it in chat. It's from Senior Tech Cafe, and then it says which image is real. If you want to click on the image and show it now, if you have time, but it's a lot of fun. And then
Okay,
don't scroll down too far because it gives you the answer.
okay.
Or scroll down.
No, that'd be cheating, Judy.
I know, Diane.
And you want to cheat, right?
No,
Yeah, don't scroll down
never.
too far. And then,
Ooh.
yeah, you have to kind of make it larger. I try to make it as large on the screen for people as I can, but it's difficult.
That's too large. I don't get all of them on there.
And
Oh,
what
yeah.
was the site that made the absolutely fantastic website? I thought
It,
someone's going to put that in the chat.
they did this website, and it's up here as well. Okay, so which one is the real one? I don't think this one is. How do you tell?
I know it's gotten
I got it.
extremely
I got it
difficult.
right. I just went and did it. I got it right.
Oh,
Okay,
smarty pants.
But I'm
I don't
also
think
looking
it's.
at this stuff all the time. So I'm
I'm
I
kidding.
am an experienced AIer.
Oh,
Well,
smarty
a
pants.
minimally experienced AIer.
Yeah,
Oh,
it'd be
I'm
the
going to
first
guess it's
one.
4.
No, it'd be the first one.
No, it
Yeah,
is. Yep,
yeah.
Number one,
it's 4.
numero uno.
yep.
Yeah, if you look, the other three, 2, 3, and 4, have a slice of apple.
Yeah.
That one
Yeah,
doesn't.
I want the one with more whipped cream.
Some clues. And it tells you the clues. So
Yep.
why?
Yeah.
Apple chip.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is great. And are there's more? Or is it one
Oh
every?
yeah, they put a different one up, I think, every week.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, I just click
Very
on the
good.
link and save it to my OneNote, and then when the club comes up, then I click on them and they look at them, and they have a
That's
lot of
going to be a
fun doing
fun
it.
one to share.
Can you
Definitely.
actually make an apple pie with slices of apple like that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Or you can
Oh,
make
you
you
mean
can make an appletini and hang the apple over
Oh,
There you
shush.
go.
yeah.
it. Carl, final question.
Right. So I'm showing you a picture of I'm in it with the Argyle sweater on, and these are my siblings, two brothers and a
Okay.
sister. I
Yep.
couldn't
Yep.
remember when it was and where it was. So I asked Gemini, and Gemini looked at my sister and saw the gold buttons on her dress, and it said that was a chick clothing, and it gave the ear of a late 80s, 80 to early 90s. It had my Argyle. It said a man wearing an Argyle with a collared shirt was probably in the late 80s, early 90s, and it zoomed in on the pictures that you can't barely see on the wall, and there was something said was 5 cents, and it said the background was tr rustic was the named the paneling, and it said it was from a country type style. The hangings on the wall. There's a different things hanging on. So it was country style. It turns out it was at my brother's house in his basement, and his wife liked country kitchen stuff, and she had those hanging on the wall.
Yep. It's amazing what
There's
you can,
nothing sacred.
the answers you get with AI. It's just, Kathleen, you're going to have to try some of these things. Because that's the only way you're going to see
Yeah.
what it does and just how easy it is and how amazing the answers are. Okay, any other final comments? We've used up the hour and then some.
Terrific conversation. Thank you all.
Mm.
Let's talk AI again next month.
Don't forget to save your chat.
Yep.
Yep, save the chat.
Thank you.
And you do that, of course, by going to the three dots. And is that how you do it now?
Up
No.
at the top, all the way up at the top to the
Yeah.
left of the X. And you're sure the link is in
Oh.
there to make the absolutely fantastic website.
Yep.
I don't see it.
Which one?
Oh, no,
The
no, no.
one
You use Claude. Claude.ai is
somebody
what
said they
what
used
is being
something
used.
to make it absolutely fantastic, best website they've ever seen. I didn't catch what was used.
I had to
Um,
click. I had to click on. I had to click on
Claude.ai.
every. I had to click on everybody because I didn't have the chat showing up there until I clicked on everyone.
You have a problem with chat every time, Carl.
I do, but
I didn't hear you.
but I use a different technique. I use Control A, Control C, and then I save it to my Word.
Okay.
Okay, I just added another one, so save it again. This is the website, and let me go ahead and share my screen here one more time, even though we're running long, but who
Technology.
cares, right?
Right.
We don't have anything else to do. We're retired
No,
seniors.
excellent. Where to go here? This was the one that I created using ChatGPT for the APCUG meeting on Wednesday. And this is what it looked like. And I had changed this from 10 a.m. And a location to online and Zoom using ChatGPT to make the change. So that's this as we look at it here, you got meetings. And we'll click there and it shows that. Go to interest groups. It goes there. And it because it was ChatGPT and ChatGPT knows so much about me that it knew to put Windows SIG, Let's Talk AI, and Tech Help. I think I mentioned it and I wanted tech help. Then the calendar, and it did this and tech tips. It actually put some tips in to start with. And if you click on learn more, I'm not sure if there is anything. No, there isn't. Uh, but you could have learn more, and then what else we got? And then videos, and then it shows some links. I don't know whether these will do anything. And then about, and then a little bit there, and then join us, and it'll actually give you a form for them to fill out. And you can improve on this and save it, and it will do something with this information. And I'm not sure if you got to tell it to do it, or it'll do it automatically. But that's what I created in less than 10 minutes using ChatGPT.
Hmm.
And I didn't put a lot of information there, as you can tell. It picked up a lot. Now, there's another thing you can do with ChatGPT that I gotta tell you about, and that is you can ask ChatGPT, and I can't remember how I got this, but you can ask what do you know about me? Something like that. And I got 10 pages
Oh,
of information about me. And let's see if I can
I did the
find.
same thing with Perplexity.
And it is amazing what it
It
knows
is.
about you, and how it feels about you and so on. It's just crazy. Kathy, you have your hand up.
Yeah, in your AI create website, you ask people to sign in. Then where you keep those information, like a user's name and their email address, where AI will try to store those things.
I don't recall, and I'm not sure if you got it, if you tell it a certain place. It's
It,
actually saving now, and I gotta
it may
check on
depend
what
on
I
the
just
hosting
said.
service you use
Yeah,
also.
right. And this is being hosted by ChatGPT. So it's somewhere's on their web, so it's hosted on their website, and somehow you have to have access to it. I haven't got
But
into it. Again, I learned about this on Monday. I put it together for the presentation on Wednesday, and I haven't touched it since. So uh, it's something I have to play around with. You can play around with too. I
you
just
could,
Mm,
I would go and ask ChatGPT how to go about doing that.
Yeah,
mm,
yeah, and how to change it if you don't like the
Yeah,
way it's doing it.
and Huey,
absolutely.
mhm.
you said it
Yes,
could be hosted by somebody else, the HTML file. And I immediately thought the free website hosting for APCUG member groups.
There you go.
right. In the HTML file, it's an HTML file, uh, 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 J something, JavaScript, I believe, and
JSON?
no, it's a JavaScript and a
Oh, okay.
CSS file. There's three files,
Oh,
and one's an index file. That's the HTML file, and then there's I believe, a README. You click on the HTML, and the whole website will come up on your browser, and then you
wow.
can just put that anywheres, and the website will be
Right.
there.
So Huey, a
Okay.
personal profile, Joe Nowak had a great prompt. You see his profile behind as his background here. And he included a prompt to get a personal profile done of yourself, which I used, and it was great.
Yeah, I did too, and it was, as I say, it came out 10 pages, and it told me what a
Right.
wonderful person I am and
Yes.
how I help people, and but it had a lot of information about me that it remembers that. So, like I say, when I created that website, it put in Let's Talk AI and Tech for Senior. It knew to do that, and a lot of times when I'm doing something, it'll say, "Do you want your regular colors? Is this for seniors?"
Yeah,
It reminds me
I
and
love
asks
that.
me about it. Yeah.
I think
So
one of the things I've learned that I actually carry on a conversation.
Mhm.
So, and if you get that kind of mindset about it, because you can ask it a question, you can continue with paragraphs, go on down, and as you're thinking, because you can dictate it or type it in, and then the next, it gives you, and then you can continue with the prompt. It also offers you prompts to see what you want to do next in the process. So it's
You
but
would never think of.
exactly, and the conversation is what I am finding fascinating because it's a computer. I talk to my computer all the time. It doesn't talk back until AI came along.
For my imposter scam stuff I put together with the safety guides and everything, I had 17 pages of dialogue.
Oh, and we just had a
It's in
lovely.
it's in Word now, so I can go back but I love it when they say, here's 3 things you might want to think of adding. I would never think of doing that, and it enhances everything you do.
Absolutely. We just had a wonderful presentation by Carrie Gruby Leibacher, who is the administrator of the South Carolina Department of Consumer Affairs. And she came to the island. She gave us this amazing presentation. It's just been taken out of a commission. It was a 9-person commission that she worked for.
One word to describe what is AI.
And then sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, she was wonderful and did an amazing job, and we're very happy that this is the 3rd time she's come to talk to us. Oh, it's now a cabinet position. She has now become a cabinet member in South Carolina. Her background is law, and she does that. And she also knows about the IDRC out in California. Okay. She is very, and they work with each other. So we are gathering all kinds of information to have on hand for our members from both sources.
Have you been to that website, ITRC?
Yes. Oh, yes.
It's a hand holder. If you get scammed and you become a victim, or you know somebody who's become a victim, you want to go to the ID Theft Resource Center just north of San Diego. They are hand holders. And it's an and their people are fantastic. And Monica's, Terry's presentation was fantastic. She gave
Okay. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. I'm getting the address for the IDRC.
ITRC.org.
One last thing, Huey, you might want to think about extending Let's Talk AI to 90 minutes.
Yeah.
The ladies
we have no place to go.
Yeah.
And then a Q&A after that, yeah.
Well, we'll just make the 4th Friday. We'll start at midnight, and anybody wants to join and leave and go to sleep. And
I'm on. I'm
doing it. JJ, we're doing it anyway, right?
I know.
As soon as I sign off of this, I'm playing with AI and doing something else and downloading, watching video, and so on. So, yeah, might as well be recording it and connecting with other people. But anyway, everybody, thanks for joining. It's been a lot of fun. I think we covered a lot of things. I threw a lot at you. You got a lot in your heads to go ahead. And I think what I'll do is I'll send out something that'll have the link to the video as soon as I get it up. And so you'll have it and be able to go through your notes so you don't have to wait till to a month from now to recall what we covered and went over. So on that note, everybody, I hope to see you on Monday. Have a good weekend.